Al Capone cigarillos. But the difference between being good and being good.
Right? Dogs, nigga.
Yo, what's up, world? It's your boy Nas the God. Hip hop is real. You already know we back at it again in Brooklyn with none other than the Saga Th3.
I know what it is, man. What's good?
Saga was good, man. How's everything with you, man?
Been good, man. It's been a pretty eventful week in battle rap. So you know what I mean. It's
Colorful, huh?
very colorful week in battle rap so far. You know what I mean. Can't complain too much about that.
Definitely, we got No Bars here with us and Reid as well. You already know we here. I wanted to just start off with, before we get into all the controversy and everything that's been going down, you recently had a battle that dropped with Tink the Demon.
Wow.
A lot of the fans been going crazy. I was in the building. I got a chance to see what you did live, and it looked crazy live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were screaming 3-0. Watching it back on camera, getting the reaction and seeing how the people feeling, what do you think about the battle yourself and the perception of, all the, backlash? I mean, all the fans' perspectives and everything like that.
Man, honestly, man, shout out to Tink, man, because actually looking back at the battle, he definitely had a lot of crazy content in his rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was actually on stage, I wasn't so focused on what he was saying, but I feel like if we would have delivered it right, it could have been a really good conversation on stage, man. We just got to tighten up the performance, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as my side on it, man, I think that was my best performance to date. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people saying the prep battle is my best battle to date. I feel like this one really exceeds that performance-wise, bar-wise, content, everything. It kind of just this matchup made the most sense to my career right now. You know what I mean? The Christian and the Demon. So I had to make sure I really came with it, and I think I did a good job on that one. But yeah, shout out to Tink though.
One thing I can say about that battle, man, you guys really wrote for each other. I mean, each other's style, each other. Yeah, like y'all really gave what the people came to see when it came to Tink the Demon versus the Saga. And like you said, even going back to what he was saying, he really was coming at you. He really was trying to break down religion and break down, a lot of your character and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He came with a lot of material, man. And I didn't think we was gonna get that much reaction in the crowd and at all, because you see us on the lineup, you're like, all right, Saga and Tink, that's a sleeper battles, that's a bathroom break, whatever. But the crowd was really into it the whole way through, man. First round with the rebuttals and the throw up, and then the third round screaming 3-0. I never got that before, so like the idea that they was really that attentive to everything I was saying and really was rocking out was crazy, man. Like, it was crazy.
How did it feel on stage though when you hear the 3-0 and you kind of relished in it too, because you was like, yo, thank you God, and like this is not me, so
like I really didn't want to get caught up in my own hype. I mean, I'm like, yo, let me just focus on what I came to do. My whole mindset preparing for the battle was all just being humble, focusing on what God wanted me to say, and I just try to stay in that moment. I didn't want to get too caught up in the hype. But at the end, when they were screaming 3-0, I kind of had a moment. I was like pointing at the shirt I was wearing, forgiven or whatever. I'm like, wow, this
feels good.
I mean, it feels good to have people really respect what I'm doing on that kind of stage. You know what I mean? So,
and just like, since I believe Lux and Calico and him coming with that, that Pops wasn't a real nigga, and just bringing that feeling, you've been really. You, B-Dot, Loso, a lot of these other dudes, and you basically at the forefront, since you're on URL and you get a lot of exposure, have been bringing a new level of content to battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Really, people talking about religion, that's not something that people really make. It's mostly gun bars and killing, and you actually brought a whole new thing, a new wave to this battle rap shit. How does it feel just knowing that you're responsible for that?
Well, I don't want to say I'm fully responsible.
No, not fully,
but
but you've been carrying that torch.
Big part. Like, people like me, Loso, Street Hymns, A Ward, kind of help to bring more content to the battles, whether it's us rapping or them coming at us. But you have rappers like Daylight, of course, kind of just brings another element to it.
That's a fact.
B-Dot brings another element to it. Even in some instances, you see Danny Myers kind of bringing that, and of course, Lux can do his thing. But I feel like with me, Loso, Street, A Ward, we kind of just like, we kind of weave through the nonsense of like, all right, the Christian rapper, we know what we're going to say, the angles about churches and pastors spending, you know what I mean? You got to get to the core of who we are as battle rappers, you know what I mean? Like, that's going to die down.
Those angles going to play out, exactly.
Angles going to play out. I feel like if it's not played out already, the angles are going to get played out really soon. And, you know what I mean? It's going to come to the level where you're going to have to either rap to us. Like,
Get
we come there, like, you know what I mean? There's only so many times you can tell us Jesus ain't white. We already know.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, there's only so many times you can tell us about corrupt pastors.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's not like it's my
know.
pastor. Like, you really got to come with something different, like, pertaining to us. You know what I mean? So,
do you find it like to get difficult defending that, or people, you know, always coming at your character? Because, you know, once you say you're Christian and things like that, people expect you to be a perfect individual, move in a certain way. You know how it is. You know how people look at religious people, or you know, have
like,
their perception.
When you think about, like, for those who do read the Bible, like, nobody in the Bible was perfect. The only one that walked the earth that was perfect was Christ, man. Everybody in the Bible has something wrong with them. And that was like the vessel that God used to show that he can use anybody. The fact that you're messed up is the perfect idea for God to use that to show I can get this person through that, so I can use this person for that. You know what I mean? So me coming in this battle rap game is not to show that I was perfect, or like, because I'm Christian, I'm not going to mess up. You know what I mean? It's to show that I'm flawed, but God is still going to use me through that. You know what I mean? So that is. But it's going to get tired, man. Like, that whole angle's going to get real tired real soon.
How do you feel about, you know, when the fans react to, you know, to your gun bars, man? You be throwing little gun bars in there.
They was begging
you know
for
what I'm
it.
saying?
Like, begging for it.
When you do go in that bag and you do that, they go a little crazy. Like,
yo, listen, man, listen. To the fans, I'm sorry. I will never take off my hat again until my, you know what I mean? I was crazy. But nah, the gun bars is just like, especially in the tank battle, I was trying to show, like, a lot of people didn't really catch it. Like, every round was telling some kind of story in a sense. You know what I mean? The first round, I'm fighting with the demons towards the end of the round, right? Second round, I've learned from that, and then you start to hear a little bit more of the theology of Christianity and like breaking down the history of it. So like I'm going from my past, learning from it, bringing more of an educational standpoint, and then fighting the demon at the end. So it's kind of like progressional, but you know what I mean? The gun bars is gonna be there regardless, man. Y'all having fun lying about it, so why can't I? I said it in the first round, like,
yeah, that's definitely.
They lie about guns, why can't I too? I'm in the field with Lord and guns like deja vu. Like, y'all lie about it all the time. So, not like I'm gonna do it all the time like y'all do, but just to show how lame it is that y'all do it, why not have fun with it?
I was gonna just say too, now the question is he the Outsiders? Is he Gun Bibles? Is he? That's basically what I'm hearing. You know, I'm doing the research. Like, okay, like what is it? So, like, is he with A-Ward, Hibbs, and Loso? Like, is this like? Are you guys taking over? Y'all gonna be saving the battle rap world? Like, what are y'all doing?
Like, the Outsiders is actually like, you know what I mean? Kind of like a brand relation thing. Like,
okay.
It's what I call my people, like all my supporters and my fans. We're the Outsiders.
NWO.
Like, you know what I mean? You feel me? You feel me? You get it? You get it? You know where I'm coming from? But like, yeah, man, it's kind of like we're in a place where we don't belong in a sense. And I kind of ran with that idea when I first came into battle rap.
Okay.
You know? So the Outsiders is not about a crew. It's more so like what I call my supporters and how we.
It's a movement.
Movement.
I mean, on another note, man, me, Loso, A-Ward, and Street, man, like those are the bros right there. We talk almost every day, and I mean, y'all might be seeing something real soon. Real soon.
Gun Bibles or something?
I don't know. I don't know about gun Bibles.
Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna be gun Bibles, but you know, like we definitely been in contact. You know what I mean? So
working on something.
How is it seeing these other guys kind of representing the same thing and putting that work in KOTD and Bullpen and just different places of the state, United States, just really getting this movement popping? You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about seeing these brothers staying strong on that path?
It's amazing. I mean, I know when God spoke to me about being in battle rap in the first place, I mean, my initial impact wasn't to be top 10 or the GOAT of this joint. It was just to kick the door down and let others who came into faith really rock out.
That's
me,
dope.
like, in a matter of, 2 years of me doing it, my first 2 years doing it, Loso, Street came out, A-Ward came out eventually after that. And, like, see how we all kind of just like, we own a respected name. You know what I mean? Like, Loso's a respected name.
Yes.
On Bullpen. Loso, A-War's a respected name on King of the Dot.
Yeah.
Street Hymns, his pen is one of the craziest pens I heard of, period. Like, he was wilding out in that 2-on-2.
2-on-2, yeah, that is.
Matter of fact, all of y'all pens is kind of crazy, like, when you think about it. A lot of y'all, when it comes to how y'all break shit down and how y'all have a creative control to really talk about a lot more things.
Nice. It's different, man. And, you know, we all got our own individual hit list. We got things, people we want to battle. I know A-War was talking to me about a few names today, but I know I got a few names. I gotta get off my list. I gotta kill on the URL, man. So I got a few names I gotta kill.
But before that, like, how does it feel, like, you know, going from NWX, like, you know, Shine and DNA was like the headliners, and now you're with the Outsiders, and you're pretty much the main dude. Like, people are gonna know, you know, the group because of you. You know, they're gonna know Loso and other guys, but they're gonna know this is Saga's group pretty much.
You know what I mean? I think with NWX, we try to give off the idea that there was no real leader.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's
But we
good.
give respect. We give respect where it's due. Where DNA and Shine kind of led in regards to just being the ones that was consistent in front of the
Doing the
camera.
2-on-2s every day and pushing it.
But when it comes to decision makings and stuff like that, behind the scenes, there was no real leader. It's kind of like a team effort. So
that's dope.
With whatever happens next, I wouldn't say there would be a leader. You know what I mean? I would say it's just more of a team effort because we want to make sure we all on the same page and doing what we got to do. Everybody's kind of speculating in a sense on what it could be or how it's going to be presented. But I'm going to let y'all know now, whatever is presented is deeper than battle rap. I promise y'all. Like, it's not going to be just 3 rounds, standing behind them in a battle, and that's it. You know what I mean? We're trying to really push something real amazing right now. But at the end of the day, man, I wouldn't really see myself as a leader. I mean, people can portray that because I was the first one, but just because I was the first one to do it don't mean I gotta be the leader in a sense. You know what I mean? But, it's all love, man.
Do you feel that at any point, like, those guys need to make it to the URL stage for the group to get more recognition, or do you think?
Oh, we trying to work on that.
Okay. Slowly but surely. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, and I think they all could definitely survive on that stage because they all have individual talents that you know.
Yeah. Imagine.
And it's needed.
Imagine Street and Loso on Double Impact. You know what I mean? Crazy. Versus like Marvin Quest, something like that.
When I speak to Chess, he always says, you know, y'all gonna die. Like, you know, Chess, he doesn't like ever hesitate.
Listen,
he said y'all gonna die whenever it happens. He said Saga's already dead, really. Technically, we're speaking to a dead person. You know what I'm saying? That's Chess. That's how Chess talk. So you know, and then he said now you gotta kill Big T. Really, that's the one he's really aiming at.
Listen, I'll be the first to admit it, man. Chess killed me the first time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you waiting for this. I think he was waiting for the rematch. It's like a rematch technically for you.
Listen. Oh, man. Y'all don't even know what I got prepared for them boys, man. Like, listen, man. Shout out to Chess. He's had a classic with Rock. He lost, but he had a classic. And it's going to be different. This time it's going to be different, man. I ain't that same Saga from Bourne Legacy, man. Like, got lucky with that one. I learned from everything, and I put it in the Tink battle. And I learned from this Tink battle, and he did.
Now you definitely did.
It's going to get even worse, man, because now I know where I need to be, man. Performance-wise, energy, real. Oh, man. Forget about it.
So we gonna see that soon. Hopefully, yeah. Okay.
We gotta see that. We gotta see that soon, man. We gotta see that soon.
And how's Big T doing? You know, just speaking to him and seeing how he's recovering the family situation.
He's good, man. He's doing a lot better. He's preparing for the Mike P battle. I know he's about to kill. I know he's about to do his thing. But yeah, there was a time, you know, really had to check on him and see if everything was alright. And, you know, just keeping him in prayer every day. He's been doing well, though. Even, you know, after the situation, the day of, he appreciated everybody showing love in that moment of silence. He's doing really good, man. He's doing really, really good. So I'm happy to hear he's back on his feet and ready to slaughter like he's been doing. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's dope. And, you know, speaking on that, I wanted to get into this Bourne Legacy Supreme event going down July 29th in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Right here in Brooklyn.
Legacy,
you know what I'm saying?
baby.
Bourne Legacy Supreme.
Yeah.
I wanted to start off with the first battle that we just mentioned, you know, NWX Big T versus Mike P, one of the hottest new up-and-coming dudes out here putting that work in. How do you see that battle going down, man? No biasness.
No bias at all. If Mike comes prepared like he did against Twerk, it can honestly go 2-1 either way. I feel like Big T's been sitting on too much material to just lose. You know what I mean? He's been sitting on way too much material to just lose, man. It's just a matter of if he can get through his stuff and make sure he's good. But at the same time, Mike comes through with that performance, that Dragon Ball Z, that Street Fighter is going to steal the crowd.
Yeah, Vegeta was crazy.
But you forget, man, Big T knows how to shake a room off the ay caramba.
That's true too.
Like, it's different, man.
Big fella move, yeah.
I think that might low-key be one of the battles of the night, period, man. Off performance and bars, like, you know they both about to bring it. I'm going to say, with no bias, because I ain't allowed to have bias no more, I'm not but I'm still going to say T2-1. But I wouldn't be surprised if people say Mike P 2-1. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's going to go either way. If they really bring it, it's not going to be no clear body. I think it's going to be like a 2-1 either way situation. You know what I mean? But I'm going with Big T 2-1.
Big T.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's about the same. When you think about Twerk and Ill Will, you know, Twerk just came from that battling Mike P.
Yeah, shout out to Twerk, man. I just spoke to him the day the battle dropped. I called him like right after I watched all 3 rounds. I'm like, yo, you better get it together,
just
brother.
Work on,
you better get it together. Come on, don't play around. Like, yo, I'm about to wild out on Will. So honestly, I definitely got Will taking the first off rip because Will just got that impact. But can he go 3 rounds against that kind of energy?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
can he go? You know
we saw him against Briz. I mean, he held his own versus Briz. You know, Briz energy is crazy.
He did hold his own. He did hold his own, but you know what I mean? I'm still like, you know, when it gets into that madness, you already know. When you get into madness, it's different.
Yeah. Hurricane, tornado coming at you. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say honestly, I'm gonna say Twerk. I'm gonna say Twerk 2-1.
Twerk 2-1.
Twerk 2-1.
Okay. And what we got? We got Chess versus JC.
I need to see that.
God.
I need to see that right there.
Yeah.
I need to see that one. That's gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one.
You know the Saga name flip is gonna be in there with JC, and you know it's coming. You know it's coming. I already killed your servant or your son or whatever, Jake. Like it's gonna be there. But man, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be stupid.
I decided, huh?
Man. You know what it is, man? With Chess Hunger on that stage, man, he just commands the crowd. He demands that attention. But JC, so poised, you know what I mean? And every punchline is just like, it's so stupid.
Accurate.
Oh my God.
It's just
and I seen something on Twitter, the URL poll, what's gonna win? Chess Hunger or JC's Experience?
You're right.
I'm gonna say JC's Experience, man.
It's gonna edge you.
I mean, everybody's talking about JC never performed in front of 200-something people. Then, like, what do you call Bourne Legacy 5?
Yeah, that was definitely like 400.
And that venue is probably gonna be around the same thing. So that don't even matter. I mean, I'm definitely gonna go with JC. JC 2-1. JC 2-1. It's gonna be hard to call a 3-0.
Yeah, I don't think 3. I don't think neither one of them is gonna get 3. I don't think nobody on the card is gonna get 3.
It's impossible to. It's like very rare to get 3-0s.
Not on this card.
Not on this card.
Not on this card.
Clean ducking.
With Chess and JC, you know, one of the things I was hearing a lot of people were saying was the level of bars, I guess, or the level of pen. You know what I'm saying? Chess felt very offended with people saying JC pen might be superior. Do you look at it like that, or?
Nah, I mean, Chess pen is phenomenal. I mean, he even with his rock battle, he had the whole Dudley boy line up tight because I had that bar.
Oh, you had the same one?
I had a
3D scratchy?
Boy, I had a crazy 3D line. Obviously, I mean, he got to it first, and the people's elbow. Oh my!
The way he did it too.
The people's elbow, the open up rock with a dumb
Patrick House.
Yeah, nah.
There's no sleeping on that boy's
Salute.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna
Salute.
Be a good one.
Man, I was gonna say, that was crazy.
You said everything.
But I'm gonna say honestly, with JC, people are waiting to see what he's gonna say next. It's kind of like they're waiting for something. I mean, so I'm gonna say JC's gonna take that. I think JC might expose a few chinks in Chess armor that night. Okay. Without having to be just as aggressive, you know what I mean? Kind of just like, yo, this new generation of y'all PGs in.
All the CLMs, I got you.
That'd be a crazy angle. But I'm gonna say JC though.
Okay. Reid Dollars versus Clean Paper.
Clean Paper's ducking. I don't care what nobody says.
Clean Paper ducking?
Clean Paper ducking. He knows he's ducking too, man.
Oh shit.
He on that hit list.
Oh shit. Okay.
He knows. He knows.
Oh shit.
We don't, like I said, I don't like to make private matters public. You know what I mean? But he knows. He knows he's ducking.
Okay.
Why he ducking?
He seen what you said the same night as Bourne Legacy 5.
man.
He saw me battle. Right? I think my battle right before his battle. So
Yeah.
Like, tuned in. You know what I mean? So he's definitely ducking though, man. Like I don't think he wants that problem.
You called him out?
I called him out. Ben called him out.
And he ain't say nothing. He sat there.
He's
ran
busy
around.
writing for Reid.
Nah, before Reid was on the card, bro.
Oh, so this might have it's supposed to be you and Clean, maybe.
There's supposed to be some situations
Okay.
put together.
There we go.
Nah.
Let me get Reid.
I'm gonna take Reid.
Yeah.
Like,
You think he might be scared of that after he got that work from Twerk? You think he might not want a new like you're not new Saga, but you one of the top new names.
But here's my thing though, man. He's running into Reid thinking that's gonna be an easy battle, not knowing that Reid has been working on his game since then. He battled Rosenberg Raw, was wilding out.
Yeah.
He forgetting. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get the John Reid straight.
Chess, him and Chess, Reid and Chess had a good one too.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
He think he gonna run into an easy little, oh yeah, I'm gonna battle Reid, get out of here. Nah, like Reid's been on his grind, bro. He's gonna walk in that bag, bro. Honestly, I might have Reid 3-0.
Oh man.
That might be a 3-0, I promise you.
That might be the only 3-0
That
tonight.
might be a 3-0. Because I gave Clean the benefit of the doubt, man. Against Twerk, I'm like, nah, he just came back. He got to get the pen right again. Battle Dre Dennis. I'm like, oh, son.
I ain't gonna front. Clean choked against Twerk, but that was probably his best round because he came back, took it, and started cooking again.
Like, yo, he's still rapping like it's like 2012.
Oh, okay. So he's still hitting you with 2011 punches and shit.
I mean,
Okay.
but I feel like with Reid got that Philly flow. That's kind of like timeless. You get into that grimy flow, that Bill Collector, the E-Ness, the Reid, the Cicero. You get into that straight Philly gutter flow.
So
got the whole crowd tuned in, man. I got Reid 3-0. Reid 3-0.
Damn, QP.
And
after Reid smoke him, I might smoke Clean after that.
Then get him the fuck out of here completely. Okay.
Sink treatment.
Chef Trez and Rum Nitty, man. We can't. I had to save that right there because that one right there. I'm ready to see Rum get back on that one-on-one thing. You know what I'm saying? I know Chef Trez. People saying he lost to JC, so.
Yep, he definitely did.
Okay.
Definitely.
He fought though.
I mean, no. It's an honorable fight.
Yeah,
okay.
Good
he
loss.
came through. He really came through and did his thing, but it just wasn't enough. I mean, but I actually want to smoke Chef Trez too. Why not? I'll kill Chef. Yeah, why not?
So why not?
Nah, honestly, for that one, I got Rum. His setups are faster, straight to the punch. Every punch is low key a haymaker in a sense. Like, Chef got moments where he can set up to a great haymaker, but it's 4-bar setups, man. Like you're taking a risk with that 4-bar setup. You know what I mean? Unless you know the punch is gonna be. Rum is like set up.
Yeah.
It's different, you know what I mean? The 3 of them things might work if 3 of them are fertile. You know what I mean? They gotta be right. They gotta be ready to go.
We asked Mike Peters also, do you think, like, he's gonna have pressure, like the crowd's gonna want to hear 3 of them things, and like you might not really want to do it, you might not have it. Do you think that's gonna?
He got away with that against JC.
Yeah.
I mean, like they wanted 3 of them things so much, they kind of took whatever he gave them. The P Red like Smack Shirt, that was okay.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like
as
the
you keep
first
going,
freestyle.
Was
the first
good.
rebuttal was fire. But does he have enough to
keep
come
it
with
going?
3 haymaker rebuttals?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You think he put too much pressure on himself?
Too much pressure on himself. Now you got to come with 3 rebuttals every single
time,
round, or every single. That's impossible.
3 of them things. Too.
You think just saying that, you think the URL crowd, man, they kind of sometimes can box you in if you box yourself in it sometimes?
I box myself in on I got to get myself out the box. I put myself in there, and I got to get myself out to prove that it was.
And the crowd, man, sometimes they're not forgive.
Yeah, it is.
They're not going to forgive as easy because I seen dudes come and try not to do something, or even Averb when he had the 2-on-2 with Hitman and he didn't do the Showtime. He said, "I'm already in the Showtime," but the crowd was just like,
nah,
we want to hear the soul. We want to say it with you, my G.
That's
Like we want to. We
Yeah.
paid to hear
Like,
soul.
You kind of see it as a signature move, but then that becomes something you got to do every time.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's like twerk without madness.
With madness, yeah. But you gotta understand,
You got to do madness now.
Yeah, yeah.
Mike P got to do a cartoon scheme.
Yeah,
okay.
You know what I mean?
Or in person, yeah, you're right.
Nick T got a Chalaka.
Chalaka, because that's what we want to see.
I mean, because it's become a signature every time you on there.
Yeah.
Verb trying to like cut through it and not do the Showtime.
Yeah,
No, we
was it-
came for Showtime.
Showtime. I feel you. Like do the
People
remix.
paid
Do the.
$100-something.
Yeah.
You better Showtime 11 times. Stop playing. Like, what
Some
you
people
doing?
say that too. If he would have just Showtimed every time, he might have killed him.
Might
Right?
have killed it. And honestly, once you do your little signature move, bro, every bar after that doesn't have to be crazy.
Right, you're right.
Just take them to that
That
journey.
momentum, right?
Yeah,
That
you're right,
momentum.
the hype. You're right.
Man.
That's true. That's true.
Madness, I'll clap you in the whole
Coma,
crowd
yeah,
going.
yeah.
Does the bar after it have to be crazy? No, but you got their attention already. They waiting. They waiting for something crazy. So, Verb doing that, I don't know, man. Now Chef kind of put himself in the box.
That's a good point.
Three of them things. Now
so-
you got to give us 3 of them things, Chef.
So how you see this going? Rum Nitty, Chef Trez, you think a lot of people say Rum Nitty is even more dangerous on that smaller stage. In the big stage he's dangerous, but in this type of area, that's probably like the scariest Rum Nitty.
I mean, we still gotta give Rum the benefit of the doubt on the big stage though. They only had Tay Roc that he
Tay
kind
Roc,
of like.
yeah. And that battle was just
Even in the 2-on-2, he was cooking. 2-on-2.
He had clips on
fire.
a big stage too, Charlie Clips.
That was true. And you seen how we got with Charlie Clips though.
Yeah,
The
he
crowd
did
was
it.
kind of biased at the
But-
time.
Yeah, he did his thing. He did his thing
But
against
at the
Clips.
same time, I feel like
So getting
this
laced
is
up
home
by
court.
West Coast niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit was crazy. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
nah, but
Yeah.
this home court. This home court for Rum. You know what I mean, the smaller stages, like Av and Rum wasn't one of the best battles in URL history.
Period. Yeah. One of the top most classic. That's probably our last major crazy
It
classic
is.
battle.
Yeah, you're
I mean,
100% right.
One of the
You know what I'm
best
saying?
back
100%
and
right.
forth classic battles. Like
Yeah.
I still can't figure one day I'm like Rum.
That's
Yeah,
what I,
yeah,
that's, and that's what I say. That's what I say.
Facts.
And you got to remember, man, like Chef had a lot of great battles, but he's proven himself to kind of just like put himself in that box, man. Against Reid, he put himself in that box. He can't go against somebody that's punching that heavy. And see what happened with JC. See what happened with Reid. I'm gonna call it again, man. Rum Nitty going. I feel like Rum Nitty gonna take this one.
Okay.
Hit harder.
Nah.
Unless Chef prays to God and gets his act right, does something crazy, man. But I definitely got Rum Nitty 3-0.
Okay. Now, you know, the people probably would have loved to see you in that car too, because that's Supreme. I know how you getting on that Bourne Legacy, man. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
still feeding off the energy of the tank battle.
Tank battle,
man.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
writing for somebody, like, I got somebody next week. You know what I mean? So, I'm just writing right now.
What you got next
You
week,
got
Saga?
surprise. You got some.
I'm
Yes.
just, nah, man.
What you got for us, man? Like,
Man, listen, I'm writing for, I got a few people in mind, bro.
okay.
A few people in mind, man.
Before I jump to this next card, you were speaking about having a kill list. Last time I remember, Rado was on that list to die. Who else was on that list to die?
Oh yeah. I mean, he revamped it. So I mean, you said Briz. I remember you said Briz.
Briz, yeah. Briz and Rado were the last two. I remember you said kind of got to die.
Briz and Ryder is still on the list.
Okay.
Ryder can die sooner than later.
Okay.
And I already know the other guy, B Dot. That's just default.
Man.
Yeah.
I mean, but obviously he's gonna battle Loso.
Yeah, so Loso gonna put that work?
Loso's about to smoke him.
You got Loso body in him?
Right now. I'm hearing these rounds right now. This is gonna be a different Loso.
So after that, you don't really want to.
I mean, it's like, what else is there to talk about?
I got you.
I mean, it's that main conversation.
That Loso's about to kill. I got you.
You know, I thought about that too. After you and Tink, you and Chess, I feel like Chess Tink has said certain things that B-Dot could have used certain angles. Do you think it's still more, or do you think after him and Loso, it's really not much for y'all to say to each other, or? Because that kind of is what started this. The conscious or the straight, the Egyptian
a lot of
type of
angles,
background and to the Christian background.
A lot of those angles have already been, you know what I mean, kind of taken out the way with Chess and Tink.
Uh-huh.
You got to come with something crazy.
Something crazy, yeah.
And you have to rap to me. You got to, like, really, like, if I'm battling B-Dot right now, of course he's going to talk. He's going to give me that real talk for 3 rounds. That's good.
Facts.
That's fine. I mean, replay value, you got to take something home with you. but I'm gonna give you that talk factor, but I'm gonna punch my way through it. I feel like B-Dot is not a puncher. B-Dot will not punch his way through what he got to say. Like even when I was talking to Take the Demon about being a demon, all that stuff was straight facts. Like, if you look up where demons actually came from, they're fallen angels, an angel from heaven. You should know him better than I do. So it's like I'm giving you facts, and I'm giving you facts, and I'm punching my way through. How the Breakfast Club, how this angel of envy when you see the God. Like, punches straight through.
Might have to do a bar breakdown one of these days, man.
Listen, I'm here.
2-4s make enunciate, trying to make it speak clear.
Yeah. 2-4 make enunciate.
That's hard. I didn't even.
That's
That's crazy. Yeah.
When you first said it, I had to rewind. I was like, oh, excuse me?
It's, you know what I mean? It's about giving it to him, right? In regards to just like talking that talk and still punching your way through it, man. I feel like very few people, like Loso got that factor already. You don't have to work on that.
B-Dot is dangerous though. You think he's not gonna play with Loso either? He's gonna give him some extra clips just because you didn't battle him. I think he might, you might get hit.
Yeah, you
might innocent bystander. Yeah,
I'm gonna catch a few shots. Oh, nah, chill. I know, of course you're gonna do that because obviously the initial conversation was me and B-Dot.
Yeah.
But you know, John, shots to John, both in.
Facts.
You know what I mean? They booked the battle. I think it's a great look for Loso. It's a conversation that needs to be had. And Loso, man, I feel like Loso got a lot of qualities that can really take this battle to another level. So freestyling ability, punches.
And Loso seemed like a real hood dude too. Like he been through the shit. Been through the. So it's like you could talk to me crazy, but like I've been through this already. Like
I don't want anybody to ever get it confused, man. Just because we Christian don't mean we lived a happy life. You know what I mean?
Everything is sunshine and all that.
Like frolicking through the flowers and I mean, no, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But I feel like Loso definitely got that in the bag for that one, man. Like, clearly. But of course, you know, B-Dot was on the list. Ryder's on the list. Grizz on the list.
Who else? Clean.
Roc is almost at the top of the list, if not the top of the.
Tay Roc, you think you ready for the gun ball king? That's the gun
ball
ball king. Like
I'm gonna work for that.
You know what I'm saying?
Roc know what's up. I'm gonna work for that.
And one thing I can say, Tay Roc don't hesitate to beat anybody. Like I've never seen Tay Roc been called out and him saying, "Well, you know," it's like if Smack put the bread up. He's dead.
He ready for any gunner in front of him.
Yeah. So
it's
you gotta kind of be careful with that, though. I'm not even. That's the people's shit.
I'm not saying I'm gonna take him tomorrow.
Okay.
But I'm saying I'm gonna work for that one.
Okay.
But like until then, Ryder could die.
Clean
could die. Av could die.
Okay.
Louise could die. Real Deal could die with that little performance you put against Reaper Round. Like, a lot of them could die, man. Mike P. What's up?
I was about to say Mike P. That'd be a good one.
Mike P could die, I promise you.
I like that one.
Summer Madness?
I promise you. Boy,
Mike P. Saga, Summer Madness? Something like that?
Boy, listen. Mike P knows what's up.
Because to me, just seeing after seeing Mike P on that Gnome stage and seeing you on multiple major stages, I feel like it's time, like it's about to be that time where dudes like you and Mike P can be on Summer Madness, and they can hold on to just like anybody else being on there that's worth top tier.
I got something real special for Mike, man. I got something real special for Mike. I got something special for Ryder. I got something special for Mike, Grizz, Louise could die.
I ain't gonna lie, I could have been, I would have been happy seeing you versus Ryder on Bourne Legacy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I would have been happy. Like that would have been a great one.
We gonna get that done sooner than later, man. Like hopefully before the gear is out, you'll have.
And Ryder needs for me like somebody like a Saga or somebody that's gonna make him, because Ryder needs a good one-on-one right now. Because he's like one of the dudes that I feel like is real nice, but ain't been battling enough for you to really see his potential. And I think you'll bring it out of him.
Jack Boy and Twerk again, a lot of the credit.
Shouts to Jack, man. Jack is crazy. Jack is crazy. Twerk is crazy. I feel like Ryder needs that push. Man, I feel like why not, man? Like that's the homies, but
step up.
John said something interesting about Jack though. Just I thought it was interesting. He said, "How good is he if he's only been having 2-round battles? I mean 2-round battles. I mean 2-on-2 battles. What am I saying?
I mean like
how good? You know what I'm saying? And he hasn't had enough 1-rounders. Because I basically said, yo, he called you out, John. Like how? He ain't battling enough people for me to even look at you like, yo, what the hell am I battle? You got like more 2-on-2 than 1-on-1. So do you feel like that do you feel like he may be being pushed too quickly, or you know what I'm saying? Or
nah, man, I feel like he's in a place he needs to be in right now as far as his career. I feel like at the same time, Ryder does need a lot more one-on-ones. I mean, he got to go up against a killer. I mean, he got to really go up against somebody that's crazy. But he had the fettuccine battle, clearly took it. Battle drugs, clearly took it. He needs somebody that's really going to give him a run for his money. But I don't know who's a good matchup for him. You know what I mean? Like him versus what?
I mean, they talk about Ryder and Cortez.
Ryder, Cortez gonna smoke him.
Yeah.
Cortez been on a killing streak. Cortez could die too. Like
Okay.
I'll battle Cortez.
Okay.
But who would you put Jack against? What, Tech 9? Like, you gotta match him with somebody who's gonna really like.
I mean, it's too
for performance.
Yeah, it's too early now, but like maybe next year if Jack is still pushing, I'd like to see Jack versus Briz, but not now. He's not ready.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying style wise, but not now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't force that in there, but maybe even
who could he battle? Like,
Jack versus Twerk would have been good, but that's not gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Goonies.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's not gonna happen. Just for that energy wise, but maybe Jack versus Glue, because you said you mentioned you were.
Jack would be fine.
I mean, so
I still got some Ryder though.
Young Cannon. That's not, yeah.
Young King. They supposed to battle too.
Oh, they was? Oh,
They were
okay.
supposed to battle too, man.
That actually would be
Young
good.
Cannon and
Yeah,
Ryder
that
would be
that
nice.
actually would be
Young
good.
Cannon would be crazy.
Jack Boy and Reaper also would be good.
Yeah.
I can see
Yeah.
that one. I can
Yeah.
see. I can see that one. Like I said, it's styles though,
That's
man.
a
You know,
lot, man.
I think
feel
they,
like
you know,
Young Cannon definitely. I think Young Cannon, if they really put him on that stage
Yeah.
against somebody like Jack, he gonna show out. Definitely gonna show out. I want to see Jack versus Av, man.
who versus Av? Jack
I
Boy.
want to see Jack versus Av, man. Because I want to see how it works out when you got somebody who's just straight bars versus straight performance.
Straight, yeah.
A style clash. You know what I mean? That'll be dope.
That is kind of crazy. Yeah, that would be good. That would be good.
You match somebody up who kind of bring that same energy, you
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
know
yeah.
they got to bring it up to another level. But what about that whole style clash? You know what I mean? Like, Jack and Av would be fire.
Yeah, definitely. And definitely like that list, man. After they see this, they all gonna be gunning for your top. Because a lot of these dudes, I know they waiting for that. They're not even running or none of that. Some of them, like them dudes you called out, they definitely gonna want that sauce with you. So,
man, please.
and I wanted to get into this UW Alpha Omega card, man. Arsenal's last hurrah. You know what I'm saying? Before he gets out of the game.
Back.
I mean, you know, he's saying after Lux, what else is there to do? You know what I'm saying?
Back. If there's money, he'll be back.
Okay.
You know what I mean, everybody retires so the right check comes along.
But you know, Arsenal definitely been putting it down. UW definitely been holding it down. They got a full battle card where it's like heavy hitters. Harlem versus Newark, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got two states going back and forth, two big cities going back and forth or whatever. So I wanted to get your opinion and a breakdown on this. I'm going to start off with Arsenal versus Loaded Lux. You know Lux, you know, he's the god returning back to the game, ready to put in that work. And you know what I'm saying? I seen a little trailer that UW got up there, and Lux is like, yo, Ox, we don't want to hear that shit. Like, we don't want to just hear you rapping and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's not going to compare to what I got. How do you feel about this battle? How you feel about, you know, just seeing Lux back?
You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of Lux. Grew up on you know what I mean, his battle rap, stuff like that. So, if we can get Gray Hoodie Lux.
People love Gray Hoodie Lux, man.
If we can get great, because you know what it is? You've gone through so many characters. Eventually, you got to revert back to who you was when we first. I mean, we got the Pastor, we got the Black Panther, we got the Dope Boy. I mean, eventually, you got to come back to where it all started, man. Gray Hoodie. You know what I mean? If you get Gray Hoodie, especially for Arsenal going away, he needs to battle a Gray Hoodie.
He can't pass the Arsenal on this one.
I feel like if we get Gray Hoodie Lux, if we get just straight bar for bar Lux, I'm go Lux 3-0. But if we get some other character, you know what I mean, he might be good for a round. I give it to Arsenal 2-1. But my initial reaction is I'm gonna get Lux 3-0.
I mean, speaking on that though, Lux's biggest battle has been in that suit against Calico. Gray Hoodie Lux really don't compare to the suit Loaded Lux. That's the Lux I feel like that took battle rap itself to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what it was though? It wasn't about the Lux taking it to another, the suit Lux taking it to a whole nother level.
Okay.
It was the initial return.
Okay.
So whatever he gave us, we were gonna run with.
Okay. I got
I feel like we was waiting for Lux to come back in general.
In general,
The
alright.
fact that he came back and he had the suit on and he was ready to go.
Gave us something different that we never thought we'd ever. Okay.
rocked out with that. I mean, we kind of fell in love with it because that was the first time seeing Lux in years. So now we kind of got used to it. Like, all right, what's it gonna be this time?
Yeah, the Black Panther Lux. What we gonna get?
Black Panther. We gonna get the Dope Boy. The fur coat on stage.
Okay.
What we gonna get? It kind of lost its value. Kind of get watered down every time you see him. So now you got to just revert back to who he was first. You know what I mean? That Black Star Lux. You know what I mean?
Like jumping around, talking to Mook Crazy
the
Lux.
little,
Yeah. How you doing? All right, and
have me on Instagram.
YouTube, okay.
Hip hop is real.
Yeah.
I'll take it on. Doing a vlog. We doing a vlog right now.
Yeah, right?
Hip hop is real, mama.
Nah, man, definitely. So, what do you think Arsenal has to do to make this competitive? Because I don't really see too many people have Ars winning, except for John John. He got Arsenal winning. Clearly winning, you know, this battle. So far, though, most people I spoke to been saying Arsenal. I haven't really had, and even Arsenal himself in his trailer says, most people got me losing. Y'all must like think I'm just not really about to fuck Lux up. Like,
you know what it is though? I've seen Ars. When was the last time we had a Savage Ars though? Honest question.
Yeah, like a real legit.
Savage Ars?
Savage, like, oh my God, this Lux is this Ars is damn near unbeatable.
Like, I was gonna say maybe versus
Chilla?
Grizz, but not it. Chilla kind of killed him.
No.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if Chilla killed him. We ain't gonna that's what
Chilla
we
got
saying.
crazy with him.
Yeah, but they didn't want to hear that.
Chilla
Jersey didn't want to hear Chilla, but you're right.
Nah, Chilla when you watch it.
Chilla
got crazy.
They didn't want to hear his bars, but
I watched that.
Yeah, camera like
I watched it on
nobody reacted.
camera like a month ago.
Oh my God, why?
I ain't gonna lie, Chilla was kind of cooking.
Chilla was wilding.
Yeah, I mean, I say Ars wasn't doing his thing, but the last time I seen a crazy Arsenal,
him
versus
Tay Roc
or Grizz.
I felt like he went savage against Thesaurus on that Ether card with Cassidy and them.
But I'm not watching Thesaurus.
I'm just saying that's the last time I remember him really going savage mode on somebody.
I haven't watched a good Thesaurus battle since Scribble Jam.
Okay. Another good Mr. Fab.
Mr. Fab was disrespectful.
Okay. Yeah. You know, Arsenal.
It's been a while.
Okay, yeah.
It's been a while.
Okay, but we could hold him and Tay Roc wasn't that bad.
I feel like I feel like if you have somebody like Lux versus K-Shine, they're like, yo, what was Lux's last Savage performance? You probably go Calico, right?
Or Hollow.
Hollow.
Some people could say Clips.
You can easily say Shine. He got the Savage performance versus Rex and Averb, and those were recent. So
Do it again. I feel like Shine. Everybody who's almost battled kind of got the 30.
When I say Arsenal, I'm saying like, yo, when's the last time we seen Ars really cook?
Diving that bag, I feel you.
That's when we can get that bag
Hitman?
and more. That was years ago, bro. I'm talking about like you got to get a recent bag.
Well, I gave you like 10 recent ones.
I feel you, but I'm saying those.
No. I feel what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying, Lux, because I feel like even with the Hollow battle, you think he could just gonna come with that whole 3 rounds over again?
Nah,
I was about to come with something
brand new, something we ain't never seen, something dynamic.
And he knows. We ain't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
It's gonna be different.
I'm excited for this. Just to see Lux back, I think is definitely a great situation. So you clearly got Lux winning this too.
I clearly got Lux winning.
Charlie Clips is back at it again against the young boy Rob B.
Rob B could die too.
Rob B could die too?
Every time I see him, every time I see L Wisdom, he could die, man.
He could die too?
That's an easy, what's that, 1 round? Gotta be 1 round.
No, I don't know if it's 1 round. I think it may be a 3-rounder. I think all of these battles are 3 rounds.
It's gotta be 1 round.
I think it may be a 3-rounder. And you know Charlie Clips, man. Charlie Clips look like he's been back in his bag.
Boy, they dress like they about to try out for You Got Served Part 2. Like, crazy.
They working. Charlie Clips been back in his bag though. The 2-on-2 with him and Goods was probably one of the best we've seen Clips back in a while.
Clips, you know what I'm saying? Prime, little leagues. And
even the one-on-one he had with Gwitty, he did real well. Like you know what I'm saying? Clips just look like
this is gonna be an easy bag for Clips.
Easy bag?
Easy bag. Clips been too focused right now. Little leagues to like somebody like a dude named SDK.
Yeah, everywhere.
He
freestyling,
Boy's brother.
I seen him freestyling in Atlanta just for the fun of it, and it was just crazy.
I forgot what dude he battled out there for Miss Gracie's league when he freestyled who he battled? I forgot. He battled Young Cannon or something like that. He battled somebody out there in a small room. He freestyled something crazy. Like, long story short, Clips is not something that you wanna stand in front of. Especially he needs a little bit more experience, man. Like Rafi needs a little bit more experience.
Did you see him versus T-Rex and a couple of battles he had prior to this? Him versus DNA.
Him versus DNA I think that was his best performance, but it still wasn't.
That was, I think, his best battle thus far.
I feel like, but it still wasn't enough. I mean, people can debate he had to win. You're battling in Newark. The crowd's definitely gonna go for it.
It was definitely a debatable battle. That was a good one. That was actually a good one.
Especially when you market a card with like Jersey versus Harlem, everybody that lives in Jersey is gonna root for everybody in Jersey. It's gonna make it harder for everybody from Harlem. But
Clips is universally.
There's no way around that. So I feel like Clips definitely gonna take that. Whether it's 1 round, 3 rounds. If it's 3 rounds, Clips 3-0 body. 3-0 body.
Your brother Sean is on that call with Old Red.
Yeah, no. Shout out to Sean.
He's definitely on that call with Old Red. And Sean, every time he gets on the stage, he talks about 30. He don't play, he don't joke. But Old Red has also been on a killing spree since his last battle with Daylight, and every battle after that, Av and Show Off has been great battles.
God, that was the best performance ever.
To me too. I feel like that probably was one of his illest. That shit made me into a big Old Red fan after that battle. Like,
facts. Man, honestly, no bias, of course. Not gonna go down like that. But I feel like with that one, Sean got to come with something amazing. Sean, because like Red, he might have one of the best pens in Jersey right now. Honestly, in my opinion. So, if Sean comes how he came against Rex, then he could take it 2-1. But if he's not as prepared or whatever, then Red could definitely take that every single round. So,
what if Old Red comes like how he came with Show Off?
I don't know.
And Old Red be trying to disrespect, destroy your character. Like
his Av battle and his Show Off battle
and his Daylight battle before that. Remember we was there. When he battled Daylight and went crazy in
Guerrilla Warfare.
Yes, Guerrilla Warfare in Chicago. You know, that was the last time we seen Old Red, and he went off. It was damn near a classic. Him and Daylight both went off. But
I think I might have Red. I think I might have Red winning that one. Honestly. Because I think just based off that kind of consistency, man, like that Show Off battle was fire, and I think Red can take it 2-1 if he comes like he did against Show Off. If not, if he at any point in time slacks on Sean's gonna take it. But I feel like I think Red's gonna take that one 2-1.
Okay. And the last one on this card, the last battle on this card right now that they talking about is Shotgun Suge versus Head Ice. And Suge already started the internet games, calling him old head, talking about the 60s and doing all of that.
That promo was funny as hell.
Suge,
piano shit. That shit was hilarious.
Suge is out here beating. Suge is beating a lot of dudes before he get in the ring right now. So how do you feel just about that battle and him going against one of the OGs in the game? You know what I'm saying? He got the chain. Head Ice got the KOTD chain. One of the best out there doing it.
Random question. Will they be able to let him leave King of the Dot with the chain? The battle?
I would think. That's what I'm saying. I think it's in his possession.
It'd be dope.
I think it's in his possession. That's why I think.
I think it'd be dope.
I was thinking about that for a while.
I'm already.
Come through with the chain.
Yeah.
Gonna battle with the chain.
But what if Suge?
I
snatch the chain.
Nah, I'm joking.
I think
But I heard Organic and all of them gonna be there.
It's gonna fight. It's gonna be a fight.
He wants
It's gonna be
everybody.
fight.
Oh yeah, he gonna have URL. He gonna have.
It's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a movie.
Yeah.
Okay. So after that question is answered,
your URL. Everybody gonna be there.
Listen, man. I feel like Head Ice definitely stepped up his pen a lot, man. Like from his Lions Den days and so on and so forth, man. Like even him versus Big K was crazy to me.
Him versus Big K was crazy.
Rome was dope, but I would have Head Ice 2-1.
Okay.
Suge gonna take the first pocket check.
You think he gonna pocket check Head Ice? People saying he might not disrespect the OG like that.
Yeah, he might.
I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna pocket check.
He might.
You know, it's OG respect. They both OGs. They both know what their street life is like. I think you only pocket check niggas who want to play that game.
Yeah. So
when they actually bout it, it's like we got enough respect to just take you out, just like you did with Hitman Holler. You know what I mean? It could be they can say all the beef they want. He ain't pocket check him just to let them know, like, yo, I can beat him with lyrics.
I think the thing about Hitman and Suge was they already didn't like each other, period. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
so he want to take it to the next.
I think Suge understands who Head Ice is. They got a mutual respect. Head Ice knows what Suge can do, and they're gonna keep it rap. If they keep it rap, he can pocket tap him, and then
as long as you don't do it too crazy.
You
don't rip the pockets off.
You
don't T-top the pockets.
You seen that jump, Bad News Aloso?
Oh yeah.
Rips it.
Yeah, no. That homie hanging by a cord, like, yo.
That'd have been a fight.
I see what you're saying.
I feel like if Suge does pocket tap him in any round, that's the round he's gonna take.
Random, Suge when he was pocket checking Goods. I like Goods' rebuttal where he was like, I just want to let him know, but it feel like touch that real money in there. Because he did it like twice, and he was violating a little bit.
Nah, I just want to show him what money
feel like. What real money feel like. I was like, okay,
that guy Goods.
Because I was like, he did it twice. He pocket tapped Goods twice.
He said, I got money in this pocket. I got money in another pocket.
Yeah, and it was like, I don't know if that was a rebuttal, like a freestyle rebuttal, or what it was, because that was like, that was smooth.
That was premeditated.
Yeah, I didn't think he expected Suge to tap his pockets twice though.
Nah,
I added to
the
that.
moment you tap one pocket, you already got you.
Okay.
He set it up.
I think when he did it twice,
he said do it again.
it kind of added to the bar.
Good. I'm glad you did that.
Yeah. But so back to Head Ice and Suge. You got Head Ice?
I got Head Ice 2-1. Head Ice definitely 2-1.
That's gonna be a good battle.
Yeah, Alpha Omega Man is definitely going down. And we definitely can't leave this weekend alone either, man.
Massacre.
KOTD Massacre, man. We got to talk about that as well.
Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a great 3 weeks for battle rap, man. Back to back. Massacre.
I'm in the building for
Bourne Legacy Supreme. Alpha Omega, all back to back. So a great. And then we got, legends on these cards. We got Lux returning. So it's going to be very dope. And just to go down this Massacre card, man, I'm going to start off with Jims versus DNA. There's been some back and forth with these two fellas. We know what DNA do. Freestyle King, one of the most polished in the game, a legend in the game against Jims, one of the best new up-and-comers doing this.
Being dirty.
Stop being dirty.
I feel like with Jims, he has the marketability of like an A-verb in a sense. Like he knows how to just really sell a fight.
That's real.
His blogs are crazy.
Hilarious.
Yeah. It's crazy, but I feel like DNA is on a clear run right now. Like it's damn near unbeatable. Yeah, you know what I mean, I feel like DNA's really been doing a lot. It don't matter if he's battling Little League or main stage. He's been consistent. So I feel like DNA's definitely gonna take it. It's just a matter of it's gonna be 3-0 or 2-1. I might say 2-1 to be fair, but I think definitely DNA's gonna take that.
Okay.
Jims definitely might take a round. Definitely gonna take a round with joking and having fun with that.
I think he'll be entertaining enough to take.
Of course, he's gonna be especially learning from his last battle with Low Soul on King of the Dot. He learned how to cater to that crowd. So I definitely got DNA 2-1 though.
Shotty P versus Shotgun Suge. Suge got a battle again. You know what I'm saying? 2 weeks before his next joint. So
him and Arsenal just dogging right now. Just battle with the
yeah.
If Shotgun treats this like when he battled Bad News, Shotgun's gonna take it. But if not, I got my money on Shotty.
I mean, Shotty is a smaller version. Short abbreviation of a shotgun. So we're gonna hear some shit.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah.
A lot of flares.
Shotty versus the shotgun. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see. The Saurus. Speaking on the Saurus, back at it again against one of the legends, the GOAT to the game, Charlie Clips. Clips 3-0.
Damn,
I was about to say, Saurus is going to be like, I want Saga next.
I mean, he might be right, though. But Saurus has a pen,
I might, but I'm going to say Clips 2-1. I'm going to say Clips 2-1.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't know with the Saurus.
Respect, showing respect.
We got also Daylight on this card going against Mickey Fax. Mickey Fax is, coming, stepping in the stage.
Mickey Fax 2-1.
Mickey Fax?
Like
Daylight? Against the light guard?
I think this is going to be a really, it's going to be a sleeper battle for the people that want to see stupid little punchlines. It's going to be a real, intellectual battle, man. I feel like they have a lot to offer.
You think Mickey Fax could just come in there and fight with a Daylight, though?
I mean,
after
Mickey Fax, I feel like Mickey Fax has a part in Daylight being who he is.
Okay.
I mean, the trolling Daylight's been on record saying like I learned from Mickey.
Yeah.
So imagine what Mickey can do to Daylight, knowing that I've taught him everything I know. You know what I mean? Like if you want to troll,
That's
go a
interesting.
whole round and sit down and eat cereal while you rapping, or like you know what I mean? Something crazy, but I definitely got Mickey 2-1.
Okay.
Definitely got Mickey 2-1.
Mickey's pancreas.
And Chilla Jones versus Immaculate.
Nobody wins. The crowd gets 3-0.
Yeah, the crowd gets this
You
stand.
think everybody gonna go to sleep on that one?
Yeah, definitely.
My man, Chilla get no love.
If we
man.
have to pick a winner for the battle, Chilla's gonna win.
Chilla, yeah.
But that's not something that everybody.
I mean, Chilla been stepping his game up with more
But they still is.
performance and more,
I
you
agree.
know,
It's more of
aggressiveness.
But it's
I
against,
agree.
But it's against
It is
who he's
his tone a
battling.
little bit.
You know what I
That's
mean?
true, too.
Like he's stepping up his performance to battle Illmac.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Shouts
yeah.
like Illmac's a legend, but it's like yo, sometimes you gotta know when to hang it up. Like the Saurus,
Okay.
you gotta, like kind of let it go. So I got the Saurus. No, I got Chilla. I got Chilla 2-1. Just to be fair. 2-1.
Okay. Also, we got Iron Solomon versus Arsenal, the Rebel. I think these are Arsenal's 2 last battles before he
He's going
retired.
out with legends too.
Yeah,
That's fire.
yeah. Back to back to back to back.
That's fire. I like that idea, man. You're going out with a bang, man. They show you battle legends on the way out.
Yes, sir.
I think trying to prepare for Lux, he might have too much on his plate right now with Iron. So I'm gonna say Iron. Iron Solomon 2-1. He can have too much to be focusing on Lux. He might cut his round short for Iron Solomon.
Fire just to get to the Lux situation.
Yeah, I think he might be focused too much on Lux. Either that or he must have put a lot of time into it for Iron, but I feel like Iron's gonna definitely take that.
Okay.
I say Iron 2-1.
So you think Arsenal's gonna lose both his last 2 battles of his career? All right.
Yeah, I feel like Iron is definitely gonna lose the last 2 battles. Go out in style.
And the last battle on this, man, which is a big one, the main headline on this joint is Big K versus Pat Stay.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying? 2 of the top dudes out in KOTD.
have y'all seen the blog?
Yeah, I seen Big
Big
K.
K's blog?
It was
my
funny.
God. Yeah. Big K 3-0. He comes like that. If he
Oh,
comes
Big
like the
K
blog,
3-0?
Yeah, Big K 3-0.
Then he gonna put Pat Stay in his place.
I think it's gonna be debatable because they're almost like the same rapper. They make a lot of jokes.
Nah, but it's like when you break down, when you step away from the jokes and you really rapping, like you've kind of proven Pat Stay to be a one-dimensional type of guy. Like it's everything that kind of rhymes. It don't matter if it makes sense or not. Sleeping Giant, Kobe Bryant, float beside him, Bolton Island, like have nothing to do with anything. You know what I mean?
Okay.
BK be rapping, and besides when he's joking, he can outbar everybody. You know what I mean?
He did have I think he beat JC the last battle on RBE.
Yeah, he had a good
So,
one with JC.
I gotta watch that again. I feel like it was definitely debatable.
Yeah, it was debatable.
Definitely
man.
debatable.
You know, I just watched it in the building,
Big
so,
K
you know.
walked out though. Big K definitely walked out.
He did.
I feel like you can't, especially in that Boston crowd. We're not in like Canada where it's like more the lyricism is favored towards that kind of like rhyming pattern. In Boston, you might get away with some Big K lines and get through. So I'm gonna say Big K 3-0. Easy.
Nah, definitely, man. Appreciate you for that rundown and your predictions in that card. One last prediction I want to get though is Summer Madness prediction. A lot of people, it's finally been announced. Summer Madness September 10th is going down.
Right.
And Smack announced Hollow the Dom versus Tay Roc, and it's officially going down.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? This is going to be
Facts.
one of Tay Roc's biggest battles of his career. People might say this may be, even though Hollow battled Lux, this may be one of his biggest challenges of his career, just because he hasn't been in front of somebody as aggressive and as beloved as Tay Roc on that URL stage.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And even Tay Roc saying, yo, you don't get love like that on URL. You not a URL favorite like that, like you think. Like
this is going to be Hollow's biggest challenge, period. Because, with Lux, you're battling a legend. You both fight out of, GOAT status. When you're battling somebody like Tay Roc, who's currently one of the best and is active, you know what I mean? Like, Lux wasn't active, so you got to figure out how that works out. When you battle somebody who's active, went toe-to-toe with Chess, went toe-to-toe with Reid, like, you're not
Rum
afraid
Nitty, just
you're
everybody.
not afraid of a fight.
Yeah.
So you have to sit back and think, can Hollow match up to an active Roc? You know what I mean? And I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. I think Hollow can do it. I think it's definitely gonna be very close in the building. And I think on camera it'll show that Hollow would get it 2-1.
Okay. But in the building, you think Hollow might lose?
It depends on what the crowd wants to hear that night, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the crowd is still in love with Roc for that chess performance.
Yeah.
So, you know, and you got to remember, Roc is in front of these fans every single card. You know what I mean, so he got the home court advantage no matter what. You know what I mean, no matter how many years Hollow put into it, URL is Roc's home court advantage right there. So you gotta fight through that. But I think he'll fight through it fine.
And being that Hollow is a super legend, you know, I'm sure there's not really much ring rust that he got to wear off, but do you think sitting out does kind of like play? Because I mean, it's like being I'm not saying it's not like basketball. You don't play for a while, you definitely get rusty. It don't matter if you Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, it don't matter who you are. Do you think that kind of works the same for battle rap or not?
Oh, you know it does.
Because that feel, getting on that stage, people smoking, it might be shit you're not used to. Just whatever the case that might be going. You think Hollow may have to do a little adjustment?
Of course. I feel like styles change a lot, man. We came a long way from rapping like B Magic, Conceited. Now we kind of have this, everybody's kind of like rapping like twerk. Everybody's like putting different words together. We had a dot era. Now we got a twerk era.
Well, we were reaching and everybody trying to grab the,
So battle rap is constantly evolving, man. You see people like Clean Paper, like they kind of get left in the past in regards to how they rap. They're so far back in time. They're not adapting to how things are and how punches get hit now. So
even they said that about Cassidy when we battled Disaster. Like, yo, Cassidy needs to get ready. Like, because this ain't back in the day with Freeway. You know what I'm saying?
Still rapping like it's 2004.
Yeah.
It takes, you got to know the culture. And I feel like when I've been there to watch how Hollow performs and how he studies and how he like really prepares for his battles, man. And he's a different animal. You know what I mean? Like, he really goes hard to make sure that he got everything down. Knowing your government.
No.
You know what I mean? He's
doing his research right now.
He's mentally, he takes himself to another space. You know what I mean? But I feel like he understands the culture now, and I feel like he did then when he battled Surf and Lux. But I feel like he could really do something crazy with Roc. Do something crazy with Roc. It's definitely gonna be a fight, though. It's definitely gonna be a fight.
How do you, as like, you know, you're not in their position per se, but how do you separate who you are to actually have to give the fans what now they see as like, because you don't want to emulate the new guys and nothing. You want to bring up your own brand of to make them feel it, but you also don't want to, like you said, be outdated. How do you keep up without really giving yourself too much away or trying to be too much like Twerk or too much like the new guy or something like that?
I think it's appreciating where they get the idea from. Like, okay, I see what the fans like, but not emulating every single move or cadence. You mean, like, okay, so that's how y'all like punchlines? Okay, let me try it out real quick over here, my way. Boom, boom, boom. You go over it a few times. But like, if you're going on stage with the little
dancing,
like, obviously we know where you're getting it from. But it's like at the same time, you gotta they like this kind of punch. They like how this is set up. They like how this is worked out. Outside of that, they like how this punchline is set up. They like how this is worked out. So it's about studying what the culture likes and then applying it to what you do. You know what I mean? Like, I like, you know, a lot of people are in a twerk phase right now where they like how he puts together bars. So while writing for Tink, I had a few bars that can kind of be twerk-ish in a sense. Like the whole controversial, make it debatable. Like, you pay attention to the flow. I'm not bouncing. I'm not doing, but I'm understanding this is what the people like to hear, so, and I'm applying it to what I can do.
Okay.
I'm not saying Hollow's gonna jump up there and rap like twerk. Just understanding what the culture likes in regards to punchlines and how it's
like being yourself, but adding you into that new situation.
Facts.
In a sense. Okay.
I definitely got Hollow. I got Hollow 2-1. Could be debatable, but I'm definitely gonna say Hollow 2-1.
Nah, that's real talk, man. Saga. Once again, I see you out there doing multiple things also, man. I see, you know, I didn't even know you could sing. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here on the IG. I'm looking at different things, watching different videos. So you are a man of many talents, man. Do you have music that you're working on? Do you have a mixtape or anything else that people who are fans of Saga, fans of what you do, not just in battle rap, but outside of battle rap, is there anything else that we could be tuned into and anything you could put us on to?
Man, I'm looking to drop this project probably in October. Definitely drop the first and hopefully the second single by the end of the summer. And really push that, man, because, you know, beyond just battle rap, like, got tours going on, a lot of shows and things working out. So know what I mean? Just trying to push past battle rap, but just kind of bring it all back to battle rap, man. So, you know what I mean? Got a lot of music, shows, tours, a lot more battles on the way, so, you know what I mean?
Nah, that's a fact. And also, where could the people stay in tune to follow your movement, follow, you know, the outsiders, so they could grow with you and see how you moving out here?
Man, I mean, besides, you know, Instagram and all that, Th3 Saga and all that, you got the outsiders.com, Th3outsiders.com, everything battle related, music related, tours, merch, craziness, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be dope, man. Got a lot of stuff in the works, man.
I'm sorry, one last question I did have that I seen also circulating. They said you breaking up with NWX, will that hinder your relationship with URL? That's one of the big questions I did forget to ask you. Will we not see you on that stage anymore? Will it be harder for you to get, like, yeah, I mean, these are just some of the things I've been reading, I've been seeing, and the fans want to know. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it will not hinder my relationship. Spoke to Beasley, spoke to everybody, man. Like, I keep in good contact with Beasley, you know what I mean? And it's one of my homies right there, so it doesn't interfere with my relationship with URL at all.
Okay, so we're going to see you back on URL doing more battles.
Real soon.
Okay, nah.
You know what I mean? It's just not going to be with the NWX shirt. I'm not going to be throwing up the X no more. That's all it is.
Okay.
But
So
I'm definitely going to be back on the URL real soon, man. Real soon.
Saga, once again, man, we appreciate you reaching out to us, man. We appreciate working with you as always, and anything you need from us, always let us know. And if we could also get a shout out for hiphopisreal.com.
Yo, y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Th3 Saga, the Saga, man. Y'all know what it is. Hip hop is real, man. We do this every time, man. Hip hop is real. Y'all know what it is. Stay tuned.
Don't go make money, take money. Leave at the fake money. We'll take breaks from the money. From the money. From the big money, take money. Leave at the fake money. We'll take breaks from the money. From the money. Yeah. I call him spade a spade and a diamond a diamond. And those ain't real, so neither are you by logic. Good goms, kid, it's all by logic. Now she study my body, study the wrist, baby. Study bionics, study the fish like we study aquatic. Couple your MCMs still owe me money. I ain't frontin' about it. I'm in the game, I ain't coming about it. No subs, just all my wrists is frogs. All my